Happy Sunday afternoon, guys. Let me see if I can play one of my little openings while you guys are coming in. Let's play our opening to the Bear Pantry Show. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. My name is Barbara, and for over a decade, I've been teaching viewers and subscribers how to cook authentic dishes from my home country of Belize and many other delicious dishes from basic ingredients.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
All right, guys, so it unmuted. I was having trouble with the microphone when I was setting up the live. It kept saying that the browser has lost connection with the mic. So I'm going to wait for somebody to come in. Two people are here. Say hello, first of all, and let me know. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. It says unmuted, so I think we're good. But I hate when I start the show and I'm talking and it's muted. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting for one of the 11 people. Hi, Bessie, darling. Can you give me a one if you can hear me? Thank you. Thank you. Everybody put a one at the same time. I think it was just delayed. Hi, Simply Smarter Shopping. How are you? Hi, Latricia. I don't think I've seen you before. Did you come into one of my live before? Hi, Jermaine. How's it going? So, Jermaine, yesterday we had a little soiree because Jada's friend that got married, the one from England, came through with her husband on her trip on Route 66. And we had a lot of different finger foods and this wonderful cake. You're going to see a video on the cake tomorrow. The video is edited already and I've already uploaded it, but I figure I'll start the week off strong with the video on the cake. And then the next day, you're going to see a video of their visit. And then the next day, you're going to see a different video, cooking videos. You can have that, Josh. Yeah. So I decided to do a little Sunday. What did I name this? Sunday afternoon Q&A. So if you guys first time, welcome, Latricia. If you guys have questions, you can ask. I have in my, you know how StreamYard allows you to put what do you call it again? Headline, because you have the spot for your name. In the spot where you should put your name, I put my Cash App because that's how you can tip the host. All right. And then underneath that for the headline is supposed to be like if I'm the CEO of the company, if I'm the COO, CFO, whatever I do at the company, that's what should go there. But because I think StreamYard think everybody's doing meetings with it, right? So I put little sayings every time I go live, especially if it's something that I want to get across. Jermaine, I have to text you. I have to text you about that. What's the thing that we're doing? The intermittent fasting. Child, I'm telling you, the week was rough. But it wasn't rough for me because of the eating. Because when I set my mind to something, I can do it. And it's the same thing that I'm eating for my healthy selfie. I'm just doing the time frame differently. But it was rough dealing with Joe. Me, Jada, and Joe are doing it, and my sister and her husband are doing it. It was rough with Joe the first couple of days because he was a defiant little child until he caught on to it, and then he's good now. Hi, Lori. Hi, Edmund. Edmund, thank you so much for giving me that lady's address because I was able to make a move on Friday. So yeah, I pulled my hair back because I was dealing with food, child. So my I was telling you about my little saying. It says create momentum and overcome inertia. So inertia is that theory of a body at rest stays at rest while a body in motion stays in motion. And anything that's in motion is just going to continue on the same path unless something comes to sway its path or speed it up or something blocks it and stops it, right? But pretty much if you start rolling a ball down a hill, it's going to keep going. Well, when we're doing sales and marketing, we don't want to create inertia. We want to overcome that inertia. We want to create momentum. So I'm looking up everything for sales and marketing because I'm not going to write all these books and not make no money off of them. Point blank period. Hi, Diane. How's everybody doing? So first of all, let's get something out of the way. If anybody knows how to do mechanic work or somebody in here, knows a mechanic that wouldn't mind talking to Joe and Jory, they're over there trying to fix Jory's truck. This is like day 3. They had to change a water pump on a 2002 Toyota. What's that truck called? Tacoma? Toyota Tacoma. And so by changing the water pump, they had to change the timing belt. They did not have to change the timing belt, but the mechanic had told them that timing belt would need to be changed sooner than later. So they bought the whole kit, put it together, and there's one spot that they can't get the damn belt on. And if somebody knows a trick, a wiggle waggle type of trick, if it's a third person, a tool, they're looking at YouTube videos. They've looked at YouTube videos for the whole thing. Why they fixing it themselves? Because they took the truck to our mechanic last week to change a knock sense, and he charged $435. And Jora is plumb out of money to fix that damn truck. Okay. So hi, Miss Lucky. I'm glad you guys made. How's your Sunday going? It's kind of warm for us today, but we coping. So yesterday, because Jada's friends came through, we did Southwestern egg rolls, crab rangoon, what else? Panades, garnaches, salbutes. Jermaine had all of that. All right. Um, we did a tres leches, 3-layered fruit-filled cake that's also filled with whipping cream. That's the cake that's going to be on the front of my cookbook, my bread book. I mean, whenever I'm done with that, I'm not working on that right now, by the way. Um, we did sticky toffee pudding, which is a cake that the English people like. We had some cheesecake. Oh my God, we had all kind of stuff. They really had a wonderful time. Some good eating, right, Jermaine? Some good eating, child. Mm-mm-mm. So, yeah, I'm just gonna like continue this intermittent fasting thing. I plan to do it 1 month, so in the middle of June, I'm gonna assess the damage and then see how I'm gonna move forward after that. And if I move forward with that same type of eating, I'll let you guys know. And then by my birthday, we'll do like an unveiling. Unveiling. If I reach my goal. oh, oh boy. Anyways, what else? I put 5 things in the darn video. Let's see the 5 things that I want to talk about. Let me go find this video. Hold on. Because I can't see it here on StreamYard. I have to look for it in YouTube. Oh no. Ew. No, I can't go look for that because I'm gonna lose a video that I'm watching and I know I'm not gonna be able to find that video. Anyways, if you guys see the 5 questions in the thingy, I think the first one is how do I come up with creative ideas? Now, the reason that I brought that topic up is because someone visited the house the other day, and they told me something, trying to be sarcastic while trying to be sarcastic, and they're like, "You like food and cooking, right? Well, the same way you like that is the same way I like whatever the thing is that they were so addicted to, right?" And I'm being vague because people like to say how I talk about them. I don't call nobody name. I don't even say if they're related to me or if they're not related to me. I don't even say if it's a secondhand story I'm telling you guys, right? But people know who I'm talking about, and the cap fit them, so they wear it and get all pissed. So what happened? Northern California had a 5.5 shallow earthquake 60 miles from Petrolia, California. Some people felt it in San Francisco too. Oh, Jada has a friend that lives in San Francisco. Yeah, the Q&A in the description. If I forget one, just let me know because I can't go look for it on this darn phone. I'll lose a video that I'm watching. So the person was being kind of just vicious and sarcastic. And I said, who told you I like food and cooking? Don't I say that to you guys all the time in here, guys? I don't really like food nor cooking. I mean, everybody likes to eat food, but a lot of the food hurts my stomach. So I have to pick very carefully what I eat. So, and I don't really like cooking. If I like cooking, I would have catered. I like presenting. I like making videos. And God forbid if I knew how to dance, I would be making dancing videos. My sister know how to dance real well. And I told her, I said, why don't you make these dancing TikTok videos? You would take the hell off. You can actually dance. And I guess people look at me frustrated. Hi, Earl. I think you're behind, Earl. Earl, can you fast forward or go out and come back in? I think you're way behind, babes. So I'm like, I think people look at me like that too and go, damn, you can do all this. If I knew how to do that, I'd be rich. So I constantly wake up every day trying to figure out how to get rich. And I don't care who gets mad at that. A lot of people, when you tell them that, Jada says, I have 3 jobs because I like money. Oh, people get mad. Oh, she said she liked money. She didn't say she was whoring for the money. She said she likes money. She's working for the money, right? And anybody who says they don't like money, you're a bull-faced liar. Because if you didn't like money, you wouldn't work. You wouldn't work. You would say, okay, I'm going to trade services for the light bill. I'm going to trade services for the gas bill. I'm going to trade services for the food. I don't need money, right? I don't like money. I don't need it. So every day I wake up, YouTube alone, if you're going to be doing YouTube, unless you're like sick lucky and you get into that algorithm to where YouTube makes you, YouTube like to say that they don't make nobody, but they make people. They find somebody that they figure, oh, people kind of like this, person cooking and she don't got no front teeth. And whenever she talk over the food, she spits in the pot. And people seems to think I'm making up shit, right? Seems to think that's funny. So let's push her in the algorithm. She looks kooky enough, right? Right? Oh, this one's living in their van and they're pooping in a jar, a mason jar. Let's push this one. That's unique enough. Look, I'm finna buy a damn bus and put it in my backyard and pretend like I live in a bus. And come in here, cook, bathe, shower, sleep, everything, and then go back in there in the morning. Oh, pretend like I'm just waking up on the road, right? Latricia says she like money as well. Child, money is what you need for goods and services in this country. I don't know about any other country. I just know about America, right? So you guys saw the last video that I put up. I had trouble getting back into editing. My friend Dorothy passed away, and from the time they told her what she was sick with and they gave her a time frame as to how long she would live, she lived 2 days less than the time frame they gave her. Child. And so that's our example that we use in the house. It's like, if you had 2 weeks to live, what would you be doing differently? And I'm asking you guys, a bunch of you in here are my moderators. Let me text. Did anybody see Carla come in? Carla probably busy. Let me text her to tell her I'm live. I don't know why she doesn't get the notification. I'm live. Oh my God. Carla, thank God she's not that kind of person to where I can just text her and tell her I'm live. And if she can come in, she will. If she can't come in, she won't. And there's no hard feelings. But sometimes I don't have time to text a whole long sentence saying, how are you? I'm live if you would like to come and be in my live. That's what that other moderator wanted me to do. Living in a bus gets you in the algorithm. Oh, Bessie is just letting you know that her name is Bessie in case you wanted to call her Bessie. Because Bessie comes under different names. Pleasant greetings to you. She comes under what's the other one, Bessie? Do you come under Prophetess Bessie? Something like that. Anointed Prayers. She comes under different names, so she always identifies herself. Jermaine, that's a good thing right there. Spend less time at work and more. So how can we get you to spend less time at work and still make the money that you need to travel? That's what we're going to have to figure out. So you guys know I'm always in some kind of training somewhere because I believe in paying for wisdom. And so I'm learning. Well, I already knew this though, that if you want to be rich and live that rich lifestyle, I saw this TikTok or something with this little girl, pretty little Asian girl, probably 8, 9, 10 years old. And she's walking with her little beach bag, looking fly in her bathing suit. She rips off her sunglasses as she goes by the camera and she says, I can't wait for my finances to get caught up with the person that I know I am. I need to put that on a shirt, right? So we know in order to do this, you're going to have to be self-employed. And what do people become self-employed in? Can you guys tell me what do people get self-employed in? 2 types of business, right? There's only 2 types of business in the world: products and services. What have we done before, me and Joe? We've done a service where we used to print plastic bottles, right? And then we try to do products right now with the cookbooks. The videos are a service. The videos that I create, the cooking videos, that's a service. Because I still have to work and trade the hours in to make those videos. Now, once I make the videos, they kind of become a product because of the way YouTube operates, so that it's there all the time and people can view at their leisure. And then YouTube will pay me. So at first it's a service, right? and then it becomes a product. But it is a service to a degree doing YouTube, because you constantly have to trade your time for the money that you're going to get. When it comes to these live events, I don't really make any money off the live events. I don't know why. I make more money off of recorded videos, but I do them anyways because I feel like it puts me in touch with you guys so that we could help each other out. It's not just about helping me. Look, Miss Lucky told Simply Smarter Shopping that she's glad she's out the bushes. Yeah. So what is it that you guys want to? First of all, the people in my chat, do you guys want to be business owners? Because some people don't want to be business owners. My two brothers don't want to own their own business. My dad has always owned his own business. Me and my sister have always owned our own business, but the two boys don't. Jory, I don't think at this point in his life wants to own his own business. He prefers to trade his time for money because he figures it's more secure. Joshua don't want to do that. Joshua wants to do his own thing. Jada wants to do her own thing. And I want to do my own thing, right? So if you're going to get into service, you're going to cry many nights because you're going to have to actually do the thing that you're selling. If you say, I'm going to get into the service of massaging people, well, you're going to have to go out and massage these clients. Who's going to massage them for you? And what's going to happen when you get sick? And don't say I'm not going to get sick, because sickness comes a knocking anytime. We used to worry about Joe losing his hand or his finger in that machine. What's going to happen then? Who's going to print? We don't know how to print, right? A traveling NP. That's just what we're saying too, Miss Lucky. Kind of what we're saying. He's going to have to show up. So what can you do to where you can have it evergreen and you don't have to show up? What do you like to do? You know what I mean? What do you like to do? You could be an advice nurse and write a blog. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas out there, okay? Because you have to be careful with that too, that you don't get in trouble with the law. So for me, I've always known that we had to do a product. When we had the bottle printing company, we wanted to do a shampoo and conditioner set as the product. And we had a lab that was going to make it, and we could print our own bottles and fill it ourselves and cap it and everything. But then here comes the part where we have to sell it. And what is selling? Selling is not what I want to say, convincing. Selling is not convincing. I was going to say forcing. Selling is not convincing the person to buy. Selling is persuading the person to buy. We have to learn the art of persuasion. And by we, I mean me. I don't know what you guys want to do with your life. I know that I need to make more money. That's what would give me great joy. And if I had 2 weeks to live, that's all I would regret. I would regret not figuring out the secret to making money, especially being that I have all the tools in place to make this money. Thanks, Bessie, for telling them. Yeah, thumbs up this video, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Create online opportunities to fill a need. Okay, so that's a good one. It's a good one. So for me, my products are books. My products are cookbooks. So that's why I'm taking all these marketing classes, because I need to know how to market my books to make it sell like hot cakes, like the breads that are in the book, right? It's true. Hold on a second. Hello? 1 second, Edmund. What's up, babe? Mm-hmm. It's not like a special tool that you need to stretch the belt. You know the belt is brand new, so it's probably really strong, right? You don't need a pipe. Mm. Okay. Okay, so you guys are going to figure it out though, right? Mm. Child. Okay. I hear you. Did you eat anything over there? Okay. Okay. Well, just let me know what's going on. We're going to pray that you can put it on. Yeah. And no video show you no kind of trick? No, there's no video to show you a trick. Go to TikTok. Don't mess with YouTube. YouTube don't have crap on it. Is the belt the right size? Is the belt too small? Okay, do you need Jada? Jada's like really kind of weird about this type of stuff. If Jada comes in, you guys need Jada to come over so Jada can figure it out. Okay, let's see what time she comes in and we'll see. Because Jada's like really smart. Remember, she figured out how to put on the serpentine belt when you couldn't put it on? Okay. There has to be a trick to it, Joel. I would go to TikTok and I would say, what's the trick to getting past this part with the belt? Go to TikTok. Tracy says you can find everything at TikTok. All right, baby. See you soon. Okay, bye-bye. So, Edmund, that's the next topic we want to talk about. I thanked you when you came in. Hi, Shanice. And I told you that's Joel saying that they can't get one part of that timing belt on some kind of pulley thing or something. So I thanked Edmund for giving me that lady's address. When I spoke to the Secretary of State for Massachusetts, they also gave me that address, so that got it confirmed. And they said that she gave that address as somewhere to send anything pertaining to the business. So that's the address they gave me. Edmund had already given it to me. So I hired a paralegal. I was waiting for Gary to give me the sales for 2022, but Gary is busy in his own life and couldn't get to it, so I couldn't wait anymore. I gave myself a deadline of Mother's Day, that when I finished taking all my pictures for the new book that's going to replace that one, that I wanted to send it in after that. So I contacted the paralegal. It took him a couple of days to write the letter. It was great that I was writing my own letter because he was able to use that as a part of Exhibit B. We have Exhibit A and Exhibit B in there. And I'll tell you the truth. Hi, Jasmine. Whatever that's a great idea. Let me call him back, Miss Lucky. He not gonna answer though, right? Every time Joe call you, the minute you hang up the phone, he no answer. So whatever the paralegal wrote was so friggin' scary. I was shaking in my boots. Hey, somebody in the chat suggested that maybe the parts store can tell you guys what to do to get that thing on. The parts store, the people that work at the parts store, maybe they can offer a suggestion as to how to get it past that stage. Okay, I don't want to hear that part again. I'm telling you what they said. Okay, you want to repeat your problem to me again. I'm giving you a solution. Call the parts store and ask, or tell Jordan to go to the parts store and go ask questions. All right. Well, how afraid it's not, they don't know shit. Call the other place that you buy parts from. All right, okay, bye-bye. So he want to repeat his problem. I want to hear your problem. I'm mad. Jory take my husband away from me for 3 days. The hell? So the paralegal wrote to her telling her, that I contacted them in 2018, telling them to stop selling my book, and they didn't stop selling the book. The paralegal told her that this is now infringing on my copywritten stuff, and then he stated the law about what copyright is, who's the copyright holder, that I'm the copyright holder. I know Jasmine was worried that I'm not the copyright holder and I could get sued for plagiarism if I redid the book. No, I'm the copyright holder. It's in the front page of the book. Copyright holder, Barbara McNabb Greenwich. And so he established that I'm the copyright holder. And then he told her what the copyright laws were for America. And then he told her what the penalties were. And it includes prison. I did not know it included prison. I thought it just included money. And so he also demanded my $10,500. It's probably more than that, but I couldn't wait anymore. I had to get this done. And what else? He put my email if she wants to reach me. And he told her how to unpublish. Click the damn button. Because she gonna pretend like she don't know, right? She gonna act brand new at this when she was working this business the whole time with her husband. So Anyways, it was money well spent. The bill was for 110 for the cease and desist. The fee that Fiverr charges brings it to 116. And when it was done, I left him a 20% tip because it was that good and he did it that quickly. And he says, if you need any more help with this, let me know. But I'm sure it's going to come into billable hours at that point. So I mailed it out on Friday because he dated it for the 19th. I mailed it out on Friday. I did it certified return receipt. And she's going to get it either Monday or Tuesday, but probably more like Tuesday. And I'm just going to start waiting from Wednesday to see if she logs on to her damn Create Space account, because I know that's how they did it. Amazon's trying to lie to me saying that Amazon doesn't make the book. Amazon makes the book. Amazon makes the book, okay? Because when Jermaine bought it, it had the same stamp like my bread book, the barcode and the little thing saying where it was made. So it's not being made at some off-site location. The hell? They shut everything down. So how is this book still selling? So if they sold the business to somebody else and the somebody else is the one selling the book, they had no right to do that. And so what I'm going to do is make sure that I do copyright infringement on all of them. Honestly, she has 30 days from the 19th, not 30 days from when she receives the letter, but from the date of the letter. And if my book doesn't come down in that 30 days, you guys are going to clock the days with me. But I'm praying that Wednesday we're going to see it gone. I'm praying that she's going to shit her pants and Wednesday we're going to see it gone. So we're going to go ahead and 30 days from that date, if she doesn't take it down, I'm going to file a copyright claim with Amazon. Because once I file that copyright claim with Amazon, they're going to freeze her damn KDP or her Create Space account for every book that's being sold there. And she will make no money. So I'm hoping when she sees that, yeah, the new book is at Amazon. I'm hoping when she sees that, she will say, oh shit, let me shut this one crazy bitch up so that I can keep my monies, okay? The bread book is my book. Shanice, the bread book is my book. I get the dividends off of that. Don't buy the beans and rice and Jesus Christ. That one is what we're working on getting down. So yeah, Amazon, when I spoke with them back in 2018, they kept telling me to do a copyright claim. But I'm like, I want to give them a chance to take it down, right? And then when I talked with them recently, they're like, do a copyright claim. That guy probably knew what he was telling me, the one from Amazon. Because he says, do a copyright claim. Do a copyright claim. Because sometimes you have to listen to what people say under their breath, right? Carla, if you're in the chat, look at my earring. Carla said this earring for me. It goes with my dress. It goes with my pretty little frock. Let me see. See? Goes with my pretty little frog. My pretty little frog. Yeah. So, and for the people who bought my Beans and Rice Volume 2, don't feel shortchanged just because I'm making a book for Amazon, because that book is more like a novelty idea. Every page is going to have a picture, but it's only 65 recipes and one extra, so 66. And it's like the things people ask me about the most. The other book still has more recipes. So, don't feel like, oh my God, why did she do this one? And which one do I need to buy? Oh. If you don't have my Beans and Rice Volume 2 yet, I have books in stock. And if you want to wait for the other one to come out, that book's going to be in Amazon sooner than later. I'm hoping by Father's Day. I put a deadline of July 1st on myself, but honestly, I did not work on the book all of last week because I was working on videos. And then my friend's death kind of like threw me off my pattern there. So let's talk about my friend Dorothy. Grandma Dorothy's Kitchen. So you guys know how I know her. I met her in 2002 because her business was next door. Well, not quite next door, but a few doors down. And she had a ministry called Prison to Peace. I think she had it right up until she passed. She still had the ministry itself, but wasn't working out of a building, right? And she started, first of all, on YouTube with a channel called not Prison to Peace. That's the ministry. Peace Through the Storm. And then I guess later on they changed it to her name, Dorothy Woods. But it still shows up as At Peace Through the Storm. But if you search for it, it's Dorothy Woods. And that channel, she did her little teachings. And I really like her teachings. For any flaws that she had, her teachings were on point. I like her teachings. And she stopped posting videos there after a while because I think it was hard for them to upkeep two channels. But that's her primary channel, the preaching channel. So the cooking channel is just an extra channel off that stemmed off of the preaching channel. So that's kind of like I have Bear Pantry Show, and then I have Bear Pantry Show Extras where I post my Patreon videos and my no, not the ones that the membership at YouTube covers. The membership at YouTube is posted on this page, and it just goes to the members. I've been putting out some vlogs, guys. I have another one to put out right now, and I think there's some fun little vlogs for the little bit of money at YouTube. That's a way for you to donate to the show. If you don't want to donate one big lump sum and you can afford what $4.99 a month for 2-3 months or even for 1 month, it's a help. You know what I mean? So yeah, so she kept on doing the cooking videos, and then I noticed that January was when she put up her last video and she didn't put up anything more. So when I saw one of her daughters post on Facebook that she went to the hospital and that they gave her 2 weeks to live, I'm like, what the hell happened? So I went to go look at all her daughters' Facebook, nosy me, and I found a series of pictures between all the Facebook to where I saw her face look like maybe she had suffered a stroke. And I go, well, when the hell did the stroke happen? Because I spoke with her on her birthday, March 29th, and she talked normal to me. I didn't hear any slouchy face type of talk. So I don't know, but it had to have happened between when she posted the last video in January and April 2nd when we saw that picture, right? When I saw that picture. I didn't post that picture anywhere because it's not my picture to share. It's on these people private Facebook, right? So I think the stroke didn't damage her brain because she spoke to me normal for her birthday, unless, she had it after that, right? But it would have had to be between March 29th and April 2nd, right? That's a short space. That's like 4 days. So, yeah, she was the kind of person that was never sick, never really sick a day in her life. When she learned that she had high blood pressure maybe 10 years ago, she changed her eating completely and roped that under control. I don't know if that went under control for the time frame that I haven't seen her, but when I was in her life, she had that under control. And to see her just get this illness and die so rapidly was kind of scary. You know what I mean? And it wasn't COVID related. And they haven't really said what it is, but it's some form of cancer. Let's put it that way. But they haven't said what it is, and I'm not going to ask. I don't know if they're going to have a service for her because these people are more like celebrating life rather than doing funerals. So maybe they'll wait till Thanksgiving, 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's, her birthday next year to do a little celebration. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. I haven't seen anything. You know what I mean? So I think that part kind of bugs because you don't have any closure, which closure is for just businesses. Closure is not for nothing else. But in any case, I'm glad she didn't suffer long. And I see people put on her daughter's page, be grateful that your mom lived a long, good life. I'm like, how rude. How rude. My mom's aunt died at 98 and we still cried. No, we didn't bawl like if she was 2. Right? We didn't bawl like if she was 39 with 10 kids, but we shed a tear or two and then we remembered the good times because she was 98 and she wasn't sick. It was just her time to go, right? So, but you can't tell people what to feel over their loved ones that passed away. The hell? That's why I don't like the church anymore. When my mom passed, that church I attended did not want me to cry. They did not want me to speak about her over and over and over again. In the vernacular that, oh, I lost my mom. You didn't lose your mom. You know where she's at. Well, do you know where she's at? Have you been? For real, I don't like that they told her that in the chat. I'm like, how rude. I want to cuss everybody out. How rude. Yeah, and we can still mourn. But like I said, my auntie that was 98, we didn't stay here and cry all day. But I think the reason why it hit us hard when she passed is because she died on Christmas Eve. Who the hell does that? I'm sure she didn't choose the day, right? She died on Christmas Eve. So it hit us exceptionally hard. Plus, we weren't in Belize at the time. Was I able to go? Yeah, I was able to go, but I didn't have money. Yeah, I could travel, but I didn't have money. So I just don't like when people say that. And when people say, Abigene's in a better place. When my mom died, I didn't want to hear that. We don't care no more, Miss Lucky. Honestly, we don't care no more over here. As long as it's not bad words in the thing, we don't care no more. We don't make no money off of these lives anyway. I'm going to turn on the monetization, but probably won't make nothing. I'm tired of YouTube limiting what I can say. You know, you have to say unalive. You have to start talking stupid on YouTube because their algorithm is so darn sensitive. It's not like we're making any money anyway, so who cares? We're just gonna have fun. Yeah, so she's gone just like that, you know, and we keep talking about it like, damn. She just went in there. The daughter said she was fine. I don't really think she was fine because from the pictures I saw, she had lost a tremendous amount of weight. And maybe she was on a special diet why she lost all that weight. So maybe that's why they didn't panic about her weight loss. But from what I knew her as and what I saw, like, oh, damn, she lost a lot of weight. So they said she couldn't eat that one Friday and her eyes started to turn yellow. So they rushed her to the ER. And that's when they did tests and found out that whatever she had was stage 4 and she had 2 weeks to live. That's all we heard. So she was not afraid. That's a good thing. That blesses my heart because she taught us, you know, not to be afraid of death. You know, she says, as long as you're born, you're going to have to die someday. And you're not going to die before you finish your assignment that God gave you to do. So I guess she finished her assignment. She did a lot to go from no formal education to getting a doctorate. Child, that's a lot, you know? So if there's a service, I think I'll go. If there's some type of celebration or service, I think I'll go. We'll see, because we don't know where they would have it, if they would have it in this vicinity or where one of the kids live. One lives in Vegas, one lives in Utah, one live in Texas. A bunch live here, near here. Some live in Apple Valley. They live all over the place, right? So we'll see how it goes. The thing that I noticed though on her last video that she posted, a lot of her viewers are asking where she is, and they're asking the family if they would come back and tell them an update as to if she's okay or not, and nobody has said anything. And so I wonder if they have her login credentials to log into her YouTube to go and say something from behind the scenes. If not, they're going to have to go under their own YouTube name and say something in front of the scenes. I know I'm not going to go say nothing. I don't think it's my place. What do you guys think about that? I don't think I should go over there and say anything. Just stay quiet. I made my video honoring her and move the hell on. But I don't think I should go over there and say, hey, I know her and, you know, she's passed. I feel like that's the family that should do that. You know what I mean? Oh, they did? On what video? Miss Lucky, what video? Let's go see. Let's go see. I'm going to go see. Hold on. I'm looking up her name, guys. Oh my God. Come on. This computer always be doing the most. Let's see. Pause it. Okay, where did you see that, Miss Lucky? Is it in the chat? The last video, and you said it's in the chat? Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Other people that do YouTube for clout will go say something, not me. Her viewers are not gonna come and stay with me, so I don't try to go to people's page to try to chase down viewers. The hell, no. Yeah, I like the way my tribute came out. Even the story that I told when Joe and her had a fight, because she's like this tall, right? Like 4'10", 4'11", but she was a Spitfire. And she's like, Joe, I didn't send Mike over there. What are you blaming me for, Joe? I didn't send Mike over there. It was funny because Joe was mad. And when Joe mad, he talked with all his hand like Italian, right? Because that man was keeping my pallet jack. The worker worked for this dude that owned the business. He saw my pallet jack and figured he could keep it and sell it. But we were knocking on doors trying to ask if anybody saw the pallet jack because Mike left it outside the back door, right? And he goes, "Is it what color?" I'm like, "My name's on it. My business name is on it, right?" Oh my God. And this lady has a very rich history. And I don't think it's wrong for me to say it because she wrote a whole book about it. She wrote a whole book about it. I don't remember the name of the book. I have it in my bookshelf. I don't remember the name of the book. But she wrote a whole book about her life story. So she was in prison before. That's why she named her ministry Prison to Peace. But she was in actual prison. But the prison she was talking about when she named her business was the prison of your mind. Because she said a lot of people are not locked away behind walls and bars, but they're locked away in their own mind, that they can't get out of their own bodies to do what they need to do. You know what I mean? So she was in prison before for welfare fraud. And it wasn't like the regular welfare fraud that everybody else does, where they know they're making more money, but it's under the table. And you don't report that because you want the food stamps or the welfare. It's not like that. It was very intricate. And she is the original welfare queen. You guys go look her up. It's not me gossiping about her. She wrote her whole story. They were going to make a movie about it. Monique was going to be the star at first. Monique was going to play her in the movie. And then later on, they switched it to Queen Latifah. But by the time they ran the trailer, and my mom saw the trailer in Belize, my mom called me to tell her that they're running a trailer about her movie. She called Babyface Nelson and go, "What the hell? You switched from Monique to Queen Latifah because Queen Latifah was bigger than Monique at the time. And you didn't tell me nothing? We have to renegotiate this contract." But it never happened. I think Babyface separated from his wife, and I don't know what the hell happened to the project, but it died, right? So, yeah, she was the original welfare queen. President Reagan spoke about her in his State of the Union address back in the early 1980s, talking about her, call her by name, about how she scammed the welfare industry, yada, yada, whatever. She went, she served her time, she came out, and she's one of the people that truly did an about-face turn to where, she didn't commit fraud like that again and didn't have to go spend time in prison again. She turned it around and started to do good for the community and turned to God and preached and teached and, all that good stuff. So I'm going to find her book and show it. I don't think you can buy the book anywhere because, when you're using a small publisher, when they're dead in the water, you're dead in the water. Like all her books that she's selling through that crook, she has like 5 books with him. Those are print on demand also. When somebody buys one, then they'll print it. But I don't know that her preaching books are selling good, but her cookbook might be selling good. You know what I mean? Miss Lucky, if you can screenshot that for me, please screenshot it and send it. You don't have to do it right now. You can do it after we're done with the live because I'm going to have to go through these comments to see what they said. She was selling pillows and stuff like that too. Oh, I see a G here for somebody replying. No, that's not a response. I'm looking for anything where it says G for her. But it wouldn't be her, right? Girl, I can't find this. Okay, I saw somebody say, I didn't see the comment where they said that she passed, but I saw somebody say, my heartfelt sympathies go out to the family during this difficult time. It saddens me to learn about the loss of Miss Dorothy Woods, affectionately known as Grandma Dorothy. Her presence and influence over the years have been a joy to witness, and her absence will indeed be deeply felt. I still hold on to the cookbook that I received, which will remain a cherished keepsake forever. May Grandma Dorothy rest in peace. Okay, I saw somebody comment, but I didn't see where the family said. It was a personal reply to a comment when I'm done. So it was that the reply, that introverted, what's her name or his name? The introverted educated fool. The introverted, I think that's one of her viewers, because I don't think that's one of my viewers. I think that's one of her viewers that went and said that. So I think other people haven't seen it. But she's gone, poor thing. I think that's why she didn't put up any more videos, because she probably had the stroke. Didn't want to be on camera like that. Every time I put on that eyeliner, that liquid eyeliner, it gets in my eyelashes, and I have to try to get it out. The comment says it was her grandson. Okay, if you can find it for me when you get a chance, you don't have to rush. You don't have to rush. I'll look at it. I'll look for it too when I'm off the live. But if you can find it, just screenshot it and send it to me. I want to see which grandson said it. All right, because there's two grandsons that I think handles her page for her, but I want to see if it's a different grandson that made the comment, because then we'll see who's handling the page. You know what I mean? So I'll keep you guys up to date. If there's a service, I'll go. And I usually film everything that I do with this family, because that's what I used to do for the church. I used to always have a camera, and I would film everything. And whenever they have their giveaways, I would go and I would film every earthly thing, and I would edit a video and give it to them, and they could have the video for their website. So when I went to her granddaughter's birthday party slash memorial, I filmed that entire thing. But you saw that I only put a little snippet in my video because the mother had asked me not to put it public. And I think it's because, she just wanted that to be kept for her. So I just showed that snippet where Miss Woods was there and Joe went to go get a plate of food and blah, blah, blah. Hey, 27 Av, how's it going? How's it going? So did we touch on enough of the topics about what to do next as a group of people if we want to make money? We already know the way to go is not to like work 9 to 5, 3 to 11, whatever shift you're doing. That's just going to get you burned out and just enough money to exist. No matter what you make, you can make $100 an hour on that job, but if you have to trade your time for that money, that's all you're ever going to do is exist. So we have to become business owners, entrepreneurs, and it's either through a service. Most poor people will start with a service because they figure they can give their labor for the service. Like if you want to start a bakery, you figure, well, I can do the service of baking the bread, but you're going to burn yourself out there too. You're going to have to hire staff and team, and you're going to have to market it. When Jory went to a chiropractor for to question him about his line of work, he told Jory, the thing that I wish that I had done was take a few business courses, because I would have learned how to market myself with this career that I'm doing, because no matter what career you choose, you're going to have to market yourself. Let me see. I don't know that grandchild at all. Brian Keaton, I don't know him. Don't know him. He would have to be from one of the daughters because they don't have the last name Woods. Thank you for sending it, Miss Lucky. Me no know him at all. I'm glad somebody went and put it though, but whoever's handling her her thing should go in there and put it and pin it at the top. White beans and rice and fried chicken for a lot of folks. I just want to lay down in bed now. Oh my God, 27 Av, I know how you feel. Yesterday we cooked a lot of fried stuff for Jada's friend Sarah and her new husband Harry, the people from England. And the one beautiful thing about it is that they were so appreciative and enjoyed the food, just like when Jermaine came. Jermaine was a pleasure to cook for because he enjoyed the food. You know what I mean? They enjoyed the food. They were so happy to have us on their stop as they traveled Route 66 on their honeymoon, their 3-week honeymoon. And they go back home on Tuesday to England. Sarah said, Barbara, can I marry you? Because we made all this food. Oh God, we tired. We tired. I think I'm just gonna go back in my bed. Yeah. Even Cora tired. She laying in her bed. I think Cora needs a pillow. Jada always gives Wednesday all the pillow, and Cora doesn't have a pillow. Cora needs a little pillow. Right, Coriander? I know you have to rest 27 Av. Fried chicken is a lot of work because you have to fry a lot of pieces in segments, you know? I hope I don't have the stove on. I don't think so. Because I sure I'm doing a live with not paying attention to what's around me. So I'm editing 2 videos right now. One is already uploaded, but I'm going to release it tomorrow. This live is going to have to count as a video today. And that's going to be that cake, the fruit-filled cake that we did for Jada's friends. I did upload and release the video for the yellow cake, but the video was less than 8 minutes long. And YouTube has a new thing now where if the video is less than 8 minutes, you can't monetize. So you know what I did with the video? I gave it to my members because they already paid. I didn't put it public. I'm sorry, but I'm about my money. And I'm not going to make no video that I can't friggin' monetize. The hell? It's a whole dress, Lori Gal. It's a whole dress. Make a show you. It's from Shein. Is that thing Shein or Shein? See? It's a whole frock. See? And it has this see-through thing here with a little slip underneath it. See? And butterflies everywhere, everywhere. This is what I wore on the cover of that book, the No More Leftovers. And my neighbor across the street, Gio's mom, remember Gio, the young man that passed away? She was shopping right before Mother's Day and she saw this and this spoke to her for me. I'm with you always. I'm always with you. And I think it's a license plate because it has 4 holes. But I don't want to pierce holes in my wall to put it up, so I put it right here in front of me. So when I'm doing my work, I see it all the time. And she says, I thought about this and you and your mom to let you know that your mom is with you always. That was so sweet of her. She's over there, lost a child and trying to think about me for Mother's Day. You know what I mean? Yay. YouTube pushed the shorter videos since 2020 and no, they don't want to monetize videos under 10 minutes. Yeah. Yo, they said 8 minutes because it was under 8 minutes. It was a little bit under 8 minutes. I said, the hell? Because I wanted to do some tutorials like that, short and sweet to the point. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that. Looks like a Sunday come to meeting dress. I didn't wear it since I did that book cover, I don't think. So I'm like, I'll put this on today. It's comfortable. It's comfy and it's my off the shoulder thing. Although it has where this is just like a piece of fabric around. So there's no sleeve really. This has to act like the sleeve. And I like 3/4 sleeves. So it's not something that I would wear in public. Yeah, she seems okay. I took her a piece of that cake today. And she says she's holding up all right. I'm sure they have their moments, but they're holding up. They come from a different belief system. They're Moors. And I think Moor is like a different type of religion. And they believe that your body is just your vessel, which a lot of religions believe that too. Christians believe that to a point, right? Your body is your vessel and you're still here. So they feel like his spirit is still with them. Thank you for sharing about the bread book. The bread book. I'm still focusing on marketing that bread book hard. That bread book needs to sell a good 30 to 50 books a month. That's not a whole lot to ask for. Other people write books and they sell 400 books a month. But those books, they get marketed hard. People have money to throw behind, commercials and stuff like that. I have no money to throw behind nothing. That's my problem. And I told God, I said, if you want me to market this book, you're going to have to send me some money from somewhere. Somewhere. I mean, even paying that guy that money to do the cease and desist was a crunch in the gut, Like, People always send me cooking videos. My mom's friends and them will send me cooking videos all the time. So it's just been me and Josh all day. Jada went to work. See, she's texting me right now. My neighbor says, yummy cake. I like the fruit and it's not too sweet. Yay! I'm glad she loves it. I'm glad you love it. It's a really good cake. It's a tres leches cake. And normally when I do that 3-layered cake, I don't do the tres leches part of it, but I did this time. I drenched that sucker in milk. I couldn't even eat it. I had like 2 bites and that was it. Don't want to eat that and get sick. So I think I told you guys the last time, I don't know if it was in a live or in one of my videos, that on last Monday we started to do that intermittent fasting. Miss Lucky had suggested it. I looked into it. My sister told me that she kept getting TikTok videos in her feed about it. So when I brought it up to her, she sent me somebody's video. And his eating plan that he has, you and is a little bit different than my healthy selfie. So I'm eating my healthy selfie meals, but I'm eating it in an 8-hour window. So I do 10 to 6. 10 to 6. I start eating at 10 in the morning and I stop eating at 6. And I only eat 3 meals. I don't eat no snacks in between. Just my protein, grain, vegetables, fruit. I really haven't done the dairy and the dairy alternative all week, but I'll add the dairy back in. And it's dairy alternative, meaning it could be something other than dairy milk, right? It could be coconut milk or whatever. So, yeah, I don't eat past 6. And I eat 3 meals from between 10 and 6. And then the next day I start at 10 again. And that's how we go. Other people are on different shifts in here. I think Jada does like 12 to 8. Joe does like 11 to, oh God, everybody doing their own thing. I prefer to eat at 10. I'm ready to eat at 10 in the morning. And it's a meal. In the morning, I'm not eating breakfast. I'm eating a whole meal. I'm eating a serving of protein, a serving of grain, a couple servings of fruit. Not fruit, vegetables, and then 1 serving of fruit. She sent that. She sent the smiley face. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll come with a reveal on my birthday, August 14th. We'll come with a reveal then, see if I hit my goal. Well, let me stop doing this share for you guys get dizzy. So let's talk about the bread book really briefly. What do you get when you buy my bread book? You get 55 recipes that are tried and true. I'm not going to say that anything is guaranteed, that if you make the bread, you're guaranteed to come out great. I'm not going to say, if I said that before, I'm not going to say it no more. What I'm going to say is that there's a high probability that you will have some fantastic bread, child. Why? Because I worked hard on these recipes to make sure they were accurate. And I tried to write very clear, concise method description, stuff like that. But if you don't do the work, your bread ain't gonna come out good. It just won't. If you don't follow what I said to do, it's just not gonna come out good. If you change the butter for ghee, I don't even know what ghee is. It's not gonna come out good. If you change the sugar for applesauce, your bread might not come out good. Just saying. Just saying. You're gonna have to do the work, right? When is it again? She said her husband wants this cake for his, they say born day. They don't say birthday. You know, in the English language, born day is not accurate, I don't think. I know people are saying that to be unique. Let's see. Born day versus birthday. February. Oh, shoot. It just passed. Birth date is the exact date that you were born, like December 31st, 1999. Birthday is the same day each year. Oh, birth date. Birth date is the day that you were born. Birth day is the anniversary of your birth date. I'm trying to see. Oh God. I'm trying to see what born day means. It doesn't say nothing. If you're talking about the day of the week or a holiday, then it should be born on. Example, I was born. Okay, what the hell? Hmm. Okay, why do some people say happy born day instead of happy birthday? Let's see what it says. Somebody says they want to play with words to sound funnier. Is born day grammatically correct? Let's see. See, this is why I go down rabbit holes. Lord have mercy. No, I don't want them to have me to log into nothing to find out the answer to this. The hell? No, I don't want to log into nothing. Go away. Go away. Says born is a verb and the day is a noun. You can't use the combination. So it's grammatically wrong. Born date or born on a date is used for bottled beer. Shit. Yeah, born day is grammatically wrong. I thought so. It sounds wrong on the ear, right? Because born is a verb. His birthday is in February. Jada does her half birthday. Yeah, we would ask it like that too, Bessie. When you're born? When you're born? Jada will do the half birthday. Like she was born in December, she'll do a half birthday in June. She said, I'll do a half birthday, mommy. Hmm. And what I learned from Grandma Dorothy is to like celebrate every day. Celebrate every day because you never know when your number is up. And that's exactly what happened to her, right? That's exactly what happened to her. So celebrate every day. So my celebrate every day thing is to go to the beach. You know what I want to do this year? I'd like to go to the beach and then stay at one of those condos over there for like one night. But child, it's expensive. Jada looked it up and it was close to $400 for the one night. And I was like, damn, I can buy half of a brand new phone out of that. The hell? Your beer's born date is basically an indication of its freshness. Okay. Your half birthday is August 20th. Let's celebrate, Jermaine, because Thomas's birthday is February, just like you. Let's celebrate. Remember, I got invited to Sarita's birthday party for next month, and I'm going. I'm going. I'm going. Everybody likes that cake now for their birthday. Jada's friend Matt, his birthday is July 1st. He wants that cake for his birthday, that 3-layered, fruit filled. You know, the fruit fools you. The fruit fools you into thinking that the cake is healthy. The cake is not healthy at all. Why does dog look so sad? I gotta go make some rice for them. Oh damn, it's 4 o'clock. And how long have we been? We've been here an hour. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. I gotta go cook some rice for these dogs. And I pray Joe fixes this car because if it's not fixed, he has to go take Joey to work. Joey has to borrow the Tahoe. Then we're left without a car because Jada takes the one car. Child, if you're a family, you need to have at least 3 cars. I'm saying, just saying. So, anyways, guys, thank you for coming in and listening to what we're talking about. Keep the stuff in mind that I shared with you, because this is the kind of stuff that I tell my kids, and a lot of my people, my moderators are young, they're in their 30s. I know Prestigious is so good, and keep in mind, what you want to do, because if not, you're gonna work and work and work and work and work till you get sick. You know, not everybody is meant to be self-employed. Not everybody is meant to be self-employed. And if you notice on any job that you're working on, there's, let's say if there's 9 people working on the job, there's only going to be the square root of 9, which is 3. Only 3 people are producing 50% of what the job needs to do. You see what I mean? It's always square root of how many people on the job. So if there's 100 people on the job, the square root of that is 10. There's only like 10% of the people inputting 50% of the work. The rest of them are slackers. And we's not going to be no slackers over here. We're going to do something to make money. We're all bright. We all have ideas and witty invention. You guys know Joe's working on his EP. And Sarah's husband's like, I'll produce Joe's EP. Lay down the tracks and I'll produce the EP for you, Joe. We're not going to waste no time. You can stay right there, Jada, if you don't want to get your shit done. Daddy going to move ahead of you and get his stuff done. Thank you, Lori. You too. Well, you guys have a great evening. I'm going to go make food for these dogs and finish doing what I'm doing with my videos, all right? Thanks for coming in, guys. Your time is valuable to me. You traded your time today for Barbara's bullcrap. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video, okay? Bye.